Hi, I'm Jeff Foxworthy, and welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? All right, let me tell you how we play this little game. On the board, you're going to see 10 subjects. They range from the first grade through the fifth grade. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. If you get the 10th question correct, it is worth $500,000. You answer all 10 of these, and we'll give you an additional grade school question that will be worth $1 million. Let me tell you how your classmates can help you. You have two cheats. You may peek at your classmates' paper. If you like their answer, you can go with it, or you can go with your own. You have one copy, which means you must take the answer that your classmate has written down. And once during the game, they can save you, which means if you have the wrong answer, but your classmate has the right answer, you're saved, you get to keep the money and advance in the game. And finally, if at any point during the test it proves to be too much, you can drop out of school and take the money that you've bankrolled.
So with that out of the way, let's get started.
Amanda, Cynthia, Joseph, Edward, and Logan. Pick a classmate and let's get started.
Let's bring Amanda up first.
All right, let's find out. Are you smarter
now we got
than
world
a
and
fifth
U.S.
grader?
geography separate. And we got two math subjects on here. So let's do first grade math
Here
first.
Here is our first grade question.
Alan wants 7 balloons. He already has 3. How many more does he need? He needs 4.
I knew that too. Of course, I've got it written on the card here. Pick another subject.
So now let's try U.S. geography.
Let's see what third grade questions are all about.
What state's nickname is the Peace Garden State? I know New Jersey is known as the Garden State, so this probably is the clue right here.
You know, this question is normally answered by 8-year-olds.
But using context clues from the question, considering I know New Jersey's
Don't forget, you still have all your
known as
cheats
the
left.
Garden State, I'll go with New Jersey.
You didn't get that one right, but you probably could have taken the 5th grade over again in the time it took you to come up with your answer.
Okay.
You better ask the expert. It is a good thing your classmate didn't skip class today. Your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time, so pick another classmate.
All right, let's bring up Joseph.
Let's pick a subject.
And let's try 2nd grade math.
And the question goes something like this.
Tina left for school at 8:15 a.m. and returned home the same day at 3:15 p.m. How many hours was she gone? 7 hours.
I bet you never thought you'd need to remember that later in life.
Hey, you got it right.
Yep, and I got $5,000 to go along with it.
Pick another subject.
Now let's try 4th grade
and don't say lunch because it's
vocabulary.
Not up there. Here is our 4th grade question.
Which of the following are homophones? Pair and pair. Lock it in.
I bet you never thought you'd need to remember that later in life.
I knew you'd get that one.
So if I get the next one right, I'll be guaranteed $25,000 no matter what happens the rest of the way.
The 5th grader you pick here will help you out with questions you can't answer. In the game, not in real life. Let's pick a subject.
And we're going to try languages.
All right, here's our question for $25,000.
What is the Spanish word for 10? There's some Spanish numbers that I remember well, but this is not one of them.
I'll bet your favorite subject was lunch, wasn't it?
So I'm going to go ahead and use the
Not
P.
too sure of yourself, huh? Well, let's see what your classmate said.
He
Don't
said
forget, you
Diaz.
still have a cheat left.
And I'm going to lock that in.
These fifth graders really know their stuff.
So I'm guaranteed $25,000 no matter what happens now.
No matter what happens from this point on, the worst you can do is win $25,000. Pick another subject.
Let's try health, 2nd grade.
Here is our 2nd grade question.
What kind of blood cells fight germs? I remember it's white. And I'm going to lock that in.
You got that one right, and you didn't even have to cheat.
So $50,000 now.
It's time to pick another classmate.
Let's bring up Logan.
Let's pick a subject.
And we'll do...
And don't say recess because it is not up there.
Let's do earth science.
You're playing for $100,000.
The silt deposited at the mouth of a river forms a what? I recall I had a question. We had a question like this last season.
You know, this question is normally answered by 8-year-olds.
I would go with Delta, but I'm not going to take.
A copy left.
But I'm not going to take a chance. I'm going to use the copy.
What kind of answer did your classmate come up with?
Delta.
Never underestimate the power
That's what
of
I was
fifth
going to
graders.
go with. So I'm all out of cheats now, so that means no more help for my classmates.
Pick another subject.
And we're going to do world geography.
Here is our 4th grade question. You've already
Mount
used up
Everest
all
is
your
located
cheats
on
and
which
your save.
continent? I'm going to go with Asia. Lock it in.
That is correct.
Now I've got 175,000.
Let's pick a subject.
Now we're going to do 5th grade life science.
Get ready for a challenge. This is a 5th grade question.
How many kingdoms of living things are there? I don't think I was ever taught
This
this
question
specifically.
is normally answered by 10-year-olds.
But as much as I'd like to take a challenge, I'm going to drop out, walk away.
You've got $175,000. All right, it is time to say those 8
And of course, I'm
magic
not
words.
smarter than a 5th grader,
I am
and we'll see you
not
tomorrow.
Smarter than a 5th grader.
Are you smart?